Good morning, good evening, good night. Eagle MMA family. This is glazing every single MMA YouTuber. Right, so basically what this video is... Basically the whole point for this video is I'm trying to get a collab. With any of these people. So I'm basically just going to be saying only positive things about them. Maybe there might be a slight negative connotation, but I'm basically just going to be glazing every single MMA YouTuber because, hey, I'm monetized now.
Remember to subscribe, like the video, comment, turn on notifications, and as always, buy my memberships.
Right, I'm monetized. I'm already getting collabs with people. You'll see later on a couple other things about collabs with certain MMA YouTubers in this list. But hey, let's get started with it. Let's get right on with the first MMA YouTuber I'm going to glaze the shit out of. The best MMA YouTuber out there, other than like myself and Lucas Tracy. And like I just said, he's the best MMA YouTuber out there right now. Now people might say, "Oh, Lucas Tracy's generic." That's a good thing. Listen. You can have these more niche Eagle MMA, even though I will be one of the more generic, one of the most popular MMA YouTubers of all time. But like, you need these more generic people, right? You can't have all these fucking schizo fucking idiots talking about Pollyanna Viana's butthole, is the secret gateway to heaven. Some crazy shit like that. You need someone who's grounded. He's the most grounded MMA YouTuber out there. He's the only one that's like actually fit and in shape and everything. Like I said, it's a good thing. And guess what? He posts like every single day. He was on the James Lynch podcast, the James Lynch MMA YouTube podcast, the MMA Insiders podcast, whatever the fuck it's called. And he says, posting every single day, going live every single day. You'll see this motherfucker go live at 8 in the morning PDT, Pacific Standard Time, and then go live at fucking 11 p.m. Like, he'll go live twice in a day, go live for 2 hours. He's got a fucking cookbook. He's got a fucking fitness program. He's got everything. He has a secret channel, right? Another thing he revealed on the podcast with James Lynch. He's got a secret boxing channel that he's purposefully not telling his MMA fans, because if you're into boxing, it's for you. If you're not gonna find it, right? That's actually smart. He's curating a whole separate audience of just a passion project for him, right? He's red-pilled as well. Listen, real ones remember the old Lucas Tracy. Hey, real ones remember the old Lucas Tracy when he had like 1 or 2 members in his chat, maybe, and Eagle MMA was in there constantly talking about eggs and toast, and Lucas Tracy would be mentioning his thoughts on women's rights, his thoughts on certain things that happened in a certain year that I'm not going to even get into because I don't want this video to get shadow banned like the fucking 12 other of my videos. YouTube, fucking how my videos are shadow banned. I know they would have done better views. Okay, I know they would have done better. Sorry, excuse me for a second there. But, I mean, all of those. And he's an Eagle MMA enjoyer. Listen, he's one of my biggest fans. He has a public comment on my The Problem with MMA YouTube video. It's one of my biggest videos. Every single time I'm in chat now, when I say something, he goes, "Oh my god, it's Eagle MMA. You make the best content out there. I watch every single one of your videos and live streams." And he goes, "Shouts out Eagle MMA. Go subscribe to Eagle MMA." And this is a true fact. You can literally watch him. Hey. Go into Lucas Tracy's next fucking live stream when I'm in there, and guess what? I'll type one message, gang. "Oh, Lucas, so what are your thoughts on this?" And he goes, "Oh, whatever. He reads it every single time, and he goes, "Eagle MMA, you're the best out there," right? But let's move on to the next person on this list who I was mentioning when talking about Lucas Tracy. It's James Lynch. If you are not a Lynch, get off this fucking channel. James Lynch is legitimately one of the OG goats of this game, and I used to be anti-lyncher, dude. I used to be an anti-lyncher when the whole guru stuff, stupid, okay? And then I actually watched his content, and I went, "Oh my god, I'm a total lyncher," right? He was literally the whole inspiration for this video, which we'll get onto very, very shortly. He's the entire inspiration for this effing video. Real OG of the game, and the reason I respect him so much is his recent podcast that he's been putting out. I don't know how often, but he's put out multiple episodes. One of them had a Jesse on Fire. He had Jesse on Fire on his podcast, and he just recently, a couple days ago, had Lucas Tracy on his podcast. He literally mogged Guru so badly that he forced Guru to come onto his fucking show for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just to apologize to him in front of all of his fans. He literally fucking mogged the biggest MMA YouTuber out there. He's a fucking Sigma male. Right, like I said, gives respect to MMA YouTube. Got Lucas Tracy, Jesse on Fire, and I'll show the comment right here. And he wants Eagle MMA on. Listen, James Lynch. Listen, James Lynch. I completely understand. The people aren't ready yet. They're not ready yet. They're not ready for the greatest collab of all time. But hey, they will be soon. James Lynch, 1,000 subscribers. Hey, 1K. That's a big enough number. Okay. They're not ready now, but they'll be ready soon. James Lynch. Don't worry, James Lynch. I'll get on your podcast soon, brother. Right? Shouts to all my Lynchers. And he also, by the way, just a little extra, he exposed Ali Abdullah Sleaze. He's not one of these dirt bags that's always effing, just a little nice guy. James Lynch will tell it like it is. He will tell it like it is, dude. He said F off, Ali. I'm trying to get interviews with these fighters like Justin Gaethje or whatever, and you're just not letting me, you scumbag. He's an alpha male. But let's move on to the next. The next person on this list, it's gonna be Rigo. Yeah, it's gonna be Rigo. Okay, listen, MMA Art, and I obviously had to put him on this list because guess what? This is one of the things. S tier prospect watch. Rigo, for the most part, has an eye for prospects in this game, right? Saw me, right? Obviously, I got a collab with him when I had like 250 subs. He had like 10K or something. He saw me. He goes, EagleMMA, this guy's awesome. This guy's great. And, hey, you know what? He was right about that. He's got, Lost Soul MMA, which is, it's a 50-50 on how well that'll work out. And he's got a couple other ones, which are, we're not even going to speak about them because they didn't work out too well. But they were big lol cows, and they did provide, probably 100 subscribers for me just making content off them, because they're crazy, they're nutcases. Thought-provoking content. He literally has a video ranking UFC fighters that stink like poo. Is that not the content that us as MMA YouTube are jonesing for? I've literally been waiting so long for an MMA YouTuber to make a video of UFC fighters that stink like poo, and none of these MMA YouTubers, none of them have had the guts, have had the gall to make a video like that. He's also made UFC predictions based off skull shapes, which is literally eugenics. That's literally eugenics. He also just put out a video very recently, right? By the time this comes out, it'll probably be yesterday. Go check out his channel. By the way, go check out his channel. It's a great video. Listen, I completely disagree with the entirety of the video, but he exposed Drake Supasi for being a furry ball worshiper, which, hey, I completely disagree with that. I think it's complete false information, but it's a very well-made video. Speaking of videos, Shorts Maxer as well. I did teach him the way of the shorts. You can look at my shorts. You can see I'm the OG Shorts Maxer. I did teach him the way of the shorts, and listen, he's done well with it. My prospect in Rigo, Shorts Rigo, has done very well. Also, best members streams. Like, other than myself, he's got like the best members content. With Guru, you spend $8 a month for maybe 3 45-minute streams a week. Lucas Tracy, we get some stuff here and there, but nothing crazy. Rigo does member streams like pretty much every day. He's been slacking on the members videos, but listen, the member streams are still, probably one of the best things, and it's, $3 or whatever for, 6, member streams a week. Let's move on to the next one, and this was honestly, listen. We're gonna move on to the next one. This was honestly the hardest one to find anything positive, because listen, it's MMA Joey. I was genuinely struggling to find anything positive about this guy. But listen. He's passionate about the sport. Listen. He's got 20,000. Hey, he's got 20,000 subscribers. He's doing something right, bro. He's doing something right. He gets good views on his videos. Probably got good engagement and watch time and everything. He gets good money from like the donations in streams and everything. Whether or not how ethical the way he gets it is, whatever. But he's very passionate about the sport, man. He's got a wife, right? Supposedly, he's supposedly got a wife. So you know, he's a charismatic man, he's a charismatic guy. He's passionate, dude. He's passionate about the sport, man. Hey, man. Hey, if you guys got something positive to say about him, drop it in the fucking comments, man. That's all I can think of, bro. What, he's from Baltimore? That's garbage. He's a garbage person. But no. He's the best. I mean, Joey's the best. But we're gonna move on to one that was probably the easiest one. This was one of the easiest ones on this list. Spoke about him earlier. It's Jesse on Fire. He is easily the funniest MMA YouTuber out there. I swear to God, every single time I watch Jesse on Fire, live, videos, clips, or whatever, he's so fucking hilarious because he's crazy, dude. He's a legit fucking crazy person. He's totally schizo, and I say that as a compliment. When I call someone schizo, 75% of the time, and it depends on my tone as well, it's the best compliment you can get because I love crazy people. If you're crazy and in a funny way, it's the best thing ever. As well, beautiful wife and children, right? You can tell he's got a great family, right? He's got a great family. I believe a couple daughters or whatever. A beautiful wife. She's lucky to have him, and he's lucky to have her. Honestly, both ways around. They're lucky to have each other. He's got a beautiful marriage. You can tell it's not just like I thought she was hot, I thought she had a fat ass or whatever. You can tell they just mesh well together, and they had a good relationship. They just find each other funny. They can just sit down and do nothing together. That's the type of relationship they have. Beautiful wife and children. His streams are very informative. I'll pop into his streams, and he'll just be talking about George and a bunch of this conspiracy bullish. Which listen, he's right about pretty much all of it, and that's why he talks about the topics that MMA YouTubers are not going to talk about. If you want truth, if you want facts, you go to Jesse on Fire, bro. And listen, hey, if you want an EagleMMA enjoyer, you go to Jesse on Fire as well. He shouts me out Jesse on Fire shouts me out every chance he gets. There's 12,000 different clips of him going, EagleMMA, I respect you as a person. I respect you as an Eagle Scout. You're one of the greatest out there. So shout out Jesse on Fire.
EagleMMA, what's up, dude? You're the best, man. Okay, so check this out.
But we're gonna go on. We're starting to wrap this up a bit. We're gonna go to Bedtime MMA, right? Bedtime MMA. I've been saying this. I've been saying this before this glazing video. I even had the idea for this. Is Bedtime MMA has the best thumbnails in MMA YouTube by far. He's got like real production behind his thumbnail. It's like professional. His thumbnails look professional. They look like well made. It's not like mine or Guru's or Tracy's or whatever. They're just like thrown together. Like, yeah, those are, whatever. We just use fucking, CapCut or whatever. He uses like Photoshop. He uses like professional shit. You can tell he's got the best thumbnails out there. He's got fantastic video ideas, which by the way, he takes my video ideas, which is why he has the best. That's why he's the best video ideas, because he just steals them. Right, he steals my videos. He's admitted to this before. He literally admitted this. I'll show it on screen right here. Right, he stole my UFC betas video. Whatever. I'm not even not even show it on screen, because guess what? It doesn't matter, because hey, I take that as a compliment. My video ideas are good enough that he takes them and makes them even better. Right, he's got some of the best video ideas. And listen, he might be Australian. I know that's disgusting. Australian, yeah. But listen, he's actually got like half a brain. He's actually decent, okay? He's actually decent for an Australian. He's got, he's a genius for an Australian. Middle school intelligence around these parts in California. But listen, dude, he's doing amazing for being Australian, right? He's doing amazing for being Australian. He's a fighter as well. He's got like actual skills. Right? I think he does jiu-jitsu or something. So hey, right? And now finally for the one you guys all click this video for this one. Right here, it's the one you've all been waiting for. It's EagleMMA. Obviously, it's EagleMMA, right? I've got the best video ideas, right? What other MMA YouTuber is going to make UFC St. Louis predictions based off blackness? Nobody else is going to do that. What other MMA YouTuber is going to make UFC fighters as the TikTok Riz party? None of them, except for me, right? I've got the best memberships. Buy my memberships. $2 a month for multiple videos a week, multiple streams a week. You get EagleMMA updates. You get community posts. You get fucking polls. Blothers, you get double the content, right? Come on, right? But obviously that was a joke there, right? That's why I'm in this list right here. That's why I'm in this list right here, because I'm a jokester, I'm a real prankster, I'm real goofy with that, okay? Real jovial with it. But we're going to move on to the real reason most of you probably clicked on this video. MMA Guru. Now listen. I need to glaze him here. I don't like his guts. Hate his guts. This Guru guy. Hate his guts. Really dislike him. Okay? But hey, the video says glaze him. So I'm going to glaze him. Okay? He posts videos and goes live constantly. Right? He posts recap videos like fucking 30 minutes after the card's done. It's so hard to keep up with this motherfucker. That's why I hate him. Okay? That's why I hate him. It's so hard to keep up with him. He posts a fucking video 30 minutes after a card's done. I haven't even recorded mine yet. I'm waiting until Sunday to record it. Right? He absolutely destroys his sleep schedule just to get videos out early and get the most amount of views, the most amount of engagement. He's got solid numbers. He averages like 80K a video now. Right, he's doing great, man. He's got 180,000 subscribers. He's doing something right. And listen. And you got to give him credit for doing disgusting enough rituals. Because listen, when you get big time, the rituals you do to maintain and gain subscribers, notoriety, and everything, they get more and more disgusting, more and more foul. And listen, he's gotten to the tippy top, dude. He's getting interviews with UFC fighters. The rituals he's probably done to get these, UFC fighter interviews and everything are probably horrendous and disgusting. Probably a lot of it takes a lot of willpower to do that type of stuff. You do have to give him credit for that, for doing all these disgusting rituals and everything. And he used to be really funny, and it does shine through sometimes, right? Listen, those impressions he does for $2, for $1.50, right? For $1.50, they tend to be disgusting and gross, but every once in a while you got one of him as Conor McGregor going, I'm gay and everyone knows it, right? That one genuinely make me laugh, right? But his hilarity and goodness does shine through every once in a while, man. And listen, hey, he's got a very good pick rate. If you want to make money off of bets, off of betting off MMA, he honestly is a pretty reliable source. He does get he has like a 64% win rate or something. It's honestly pretty good, right? He's got some decent analytical intelligence. He does tend to be a little bit biased, but we're glazing him here. He's got some good analytical, he's got a decent analytical mind for the sport. But listen, we're gonna run through some quick honorable mentions as well, because MMA YouTubers, not just these big, big timers and everything. It's mostly made up of these small channels like myself. Obviously, it's going to be different because I'm going to be one of these big channels by the end of 2024, right? But we're just going to give some shout outs and some glazing to these smaller channels, right? Starting off with Chael Sonnen, right? A bit of a smaller channel. Don't know if you know him. Chael Sonnen, undefeated in the sport of MMA. He beat Anderson Silva. He beat John Jones. He's literally the GOAT of mixed martial arts. Money Marcano is American as hell. Hey, doesn't get better than that. Compliments don't get better than that. Calling you American as hell, especially as a Brazilian immigrant. He's the most fucking American dude I've ever goddamn seen. And I love him, man. I love the patriotism from him, man. It's absolutely amazing. Another one, Based MMA. You don't know Based MMA. He's done a collab with EagleMMA before. Already amazing. He's based. He's effing based. He's Mexican as hell. He's got a dope ass mustache, bro. What else do you want me to say? Another MMA YouTuber of color, Pick'em MMA. If you really want to make money off of picks, off of UFC picks, especially like specific picks, like Jean Silva by second round submission against William Gomi. Pick'em MMA is your guy. Indian as hell. I can 100% see him settling down with a thick Indian mommy, having 7 children. He's a stud. He's a total stud. Went to prison. Don't know if he wants that to be public information, but he's hardened, right? He's a hard man. Don't take that out of context. But you can make some serious money off of his predictions. He's got crazy pick rate, crazy like specific predictions and everything. A couple more, right? RJ's MMA, another Australian, right? He does special with Australian. He does struggle with being Australian, as all do, but listen, he's still one of the funniest people. He's got some of the best video ideas out there, right? Best UFC fighter hats, right? He's an up and comer, and you gotta respect him for the work ethic and just what he's done so far. Another one, Connell's Combat. He's got some of the best shorts out there. He's got some of the best professional editing I've ever seen in the MMA YouTube game, obviously, which, hey, you put you put a screenshot of you scratching your balls on the screen. You're a top tier editor in the MMA YouTube game, right? It's a pretty low bar. but he's still got like legit professional editing. You can tell he knows what he's doing, and honestly, he could still become one of these higher top tier MMA YouTubers if he really plays his cards right and everything. And we got one last one here. It's one of my prospects, right? RJ's MMA is one of my prospects, if you didn't know that. And my other prospect is MMA Plug, right? MMA YouTube prospect, MMA Plug. He just put out a fantastic video ripping into this nerd, lost soul MMA. If you want to watch that, he just rips this dude to shreds. Mexican as hell. EagleMMA enjoyer. As well, he's got some professional editing. He's got a pretty professional editing style. He's still got a long ways to go. Listen, he's still got a long ways to go. This is why he's in an honorable mentions, but if he just puts out the videos, does the work and everything, I could see him getting like 10K subs and everything. Listen, but that's gonna have to wrap it up for this video. Listen, I've got the best ideas in MMA YouTube. No other MMA YouTuber would make an entire public video about how great everyone else is. No one else has the gall, the balls, the Americanness, the patriotism to truly give everyone else their credit, right? I give everyone their credit. Listen, I don't like MMA Joey at all. I despise MMA Guru, and I'll still find positive things to say about them because that's the idea of this channel right here. Is listen, I tell it like it is. I'm not one of these. Listen, I'm biased as hell. I'll be as biased as I want to be. I say, you know, this fighter wins. You know, Chase Sherman hasn't lost a fucking fight because he's my favorite fighter of all time. And listen, he hasn't. But no other MMA YouTuber would do this. That's why I'm in this list. That's why I'm in this list, because I make the best videos. I have the best members videos. Make sure you join my memberships. That's going to have to wrap it up for this video. Make sure you join my memberships. $2 a month for the Hatchlings tier. Videos, live streams, polls, community posts, funny pictures, everything. Blooders, $5 a month. It is double the videos, double the streams, double the everything. And you guys get monthly Blooders videos that the Blooders make. You guys get the video idea and everything. Listen, it's the best value for memberships on MMA YouTube. But that's gonna have to wrap it up for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications so you get the EagleMMA content when it happens, right? When I stream, right? You want to be there for the entirety of the stream. An EagleMMA stream is an event. You need to get there as soon as it happens. Okay? YouTube shadow bans me. All this, all of that. Listen, do I have to ramble on anymore? Thank you for watching. EagleMMA out.
Hey, Young Lean? Are you Young Lean?
What?
Are you Young Lean?
No, I'm Barry Dillon.